Long time no see, everyone. It's your old mate Jacargon back at it again. This time with a review of wait for it, it's a bit of a mouthful, the Rick Owens Dark Shadow Scuba Ramones sock sneaker. Not quite what I expected. As always, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do enjoy when you leave comments as well. It's great to interact with everybody, discuss things, have ideas, and especially on the last video, hear about what were your most worn items of 2021. So for this video, we have these. These are the Dark Shadow Scuba sock sneakers. As you can see, it's a Ramones silhouette with the toe cap and the also, what would you call this? Shark fin treads. But instead of the canvas and laces, we have this sort of canvasy, stretchy upper. So it does look like a sock. I guess, that's why they're called sock sneakers, right? So from my grails video, I did mention that one of my grails is getting a pair. Oh, it is so hot for some reason. So in my grails video, I mentioned that one of my grails is getting the leather pair of knee-high sock sneakers. And I found actually this pair, they're I guess about ankle high on Marketplace for a reasonable price. And I figured I'd pick them up before, spending somewhat up of 600 USD on a pair of the leather ones, just to see how I'd go. Now these came pretty quickly. They're in very good nick, as you can see. There's not really any dings or any sort of damage to it. There's definitely some wear and some scuffs, but otherwise they're in pretty good condition. So I got them and I was pretty excited to try them on. However, therein comes like the big issue. They don't quite fit as I expected them to. Now these are a size 41.5, but they're 41.5. I did get them legit checked as well. And yet my foot fits in them so strangely. It doesn't feel comfortable. It feels very constricted. And I suppose that's just the nature of a sock kind of sneaker, but I really do not like how it fits. It is really strange though, like getting into these is so odd because there's no like zip to do down or opening. You have to kind of slide into them. And the way that my foot is a bit wider than normal fit, it's just really oddly shaped. It just isn't a good match for a shoe like this that doesn't allow you to slip into it in a specific way. And that's probably why I don't feel so good in them. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess if you have not worn a sock sneaker before, imagine it's just very tight around your foot and it's just really being held there by the tightness of the canvas or the material that is going around your foot. The heels are reinforced here and I really like that because without these, it would probably just collapse, honestly. And that's a really good feature. Like I really rate that. Otherwise, yeah, it's an interesting sneaker. I put them on for about an hour or so and just walked around the house and it just isn't it. And I'm so sorry, I'm sweating so much. It's not even that hot today, but for some reason my room is boiling. But yeah, wearing these just feels a bit weird. Like I don't like it. It's not for me. And honestly, like I don't want to put people off if they're like, oh, I've got my heart set on a sock sneaker, but it is just not for me. I wouldn't recommend it for people who might have wider feet or also more interestingly shaped feet, more unconventional. The alt people of the foot world, if that even is a thing. They also have the lining here at the back. The stitching is, if you've seen a Ramones shoe, it is basically the same thing. The midsole and toe cap are exactly the same. It is just the upper that is different. Instead of having, say, canvas with lacing and the zip, it is this interesting material. I'm not sure what it is. It's a bit stretchy in this one that is up here. The heel is very similar as well. But overall, I'm not sure. I don't love them, and I do think that they're definitely something you should definitely try on first. Sizing wise, I'm a 41 in Dark Shadow Ramones. This is a 41.5 and they fit a bit oddly for me. So I think if I was going to go for something more comfortable, I'd look at a 42 or maybe even a 42.5 just to be sure. In the end though, this has really changed my dream of having those leather knee-high sock Ramones because I'm not sure, I guess the leather might feel a bit different, but these just aren't it. And how I've said with the sizing guide video, which there will be an updated one coming soon, really need to try these shoes on before you buy them because sometimes it can be an incredible investment And then you find out that you just don't fit in the shoe and you end up pretty sad and maybe even sweaty like I am, but that's not because I'm sad, it's because I'm hot. I'm sorry I keep mentioning it, it's just really hot today. Dark Shadow sock Ramones, not quite what I expected. They could be for you, but just be aware that if you do have a wide foot, you may want to size up. And if you've got an unconventionally shaped foot, definitely try them on before you buy them. Hopefully you can find a place because they fit a little different to regular Dark Shadow Ramones. If you have any questions about them, feel free to ask and I will do my best to give you an adequate response, or maybe even get some more pictures up or something like that of details on them to try and help you make that decision. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been interesting trying on a pair of shoes that I sort of had my heart set on, and now I just don't know. I don't know, maybe they are no longer a grail. We'll see though. Hope you're all taking care out there, being safe, staying cool or warm depending on where you may be, and not sweating a lot like this. And until next time, take care, have fun, and as always, don't do anything I'd do. Bye-bye.